$100,000 VC is on the line this week as you vote for your top play of Season 5.
Yo, Jason, did you always know? Did you always know?
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Nuggets, of course, will only go as far as their superstar Nikola Jokic takes them. Coach Mike Malone says, open up the dictionary, look up the word consistency. There'll be a picture of Nikola there. If you're a true student of the game, someone that loves the game and loves it being played the right way, then you appreciate him. Kevin?
I think we all appreciate him. What a terrific player. Great stuff, David. Thanks. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Darius Garland. Also Mitchell out there. Allen is out there with Okoro. And it's Osman in at the power forward position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Smith in at the 1. Here's Osman. And stolen by Gordon. At the elbow, Jokic. And it's in there. Jokic has got his team on the board to start the game for Denver.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Smith, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Man, such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And here's Smith, after Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. Jokic kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. Jokic passes to Porter. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Smith for 3. Denver gets it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here tonight. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And here's Smith after Jared Allen made that last three-pointer. Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And Mitchell drops them both. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Passes to Caldwell Pope. Smith with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Porter. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And the basket by Gordon.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
There's Garland. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
A different look now for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Garland. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Neto's checked in. Now, here is Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jarrett Allen. Poked away, 6 to shoot. Wade outside. Rubio with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, he had 8 points. Smith on the wing, covered by Rubio. And it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Smith surveying the D. Down low. Braun. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put it in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Allen inside the three-point line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Allen's got 5.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
LeVert against Brown. The 9-foot shot doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Now here's Wade. His last outing with 20 points. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Smith up top, covered by Rubio. Now Smith. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Braun. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly.
Look who it is, fans! Your Nuggets dance team!
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers? Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Jokic uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game out, 36 points for him. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 7 points. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Lopez, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
The line for Denver.
On the free throw, no good.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Porter looking it over. Braun traps in the tray. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Now here's Porter. Last game he had 10 points.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. His court awareness is really impressive.
Garland dishes to Lopez, and he gets it to go. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Denver passing it around, and Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Denver making a switch here. Janjar's checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Garland. And he gets the bucket. Austin's got his second basket of the night. The Nuggets trail by 17. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
For Denver, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Cleveland leading by 15. kicks to Mitchell. Love the pass to Rubio. Mitchell outside. Over Caldwell Pope. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Knocked loose. Braun, covered by Rubio. And the rejection by Love.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but nice defensive read from Love. Awesome job coming up with the block. He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Denver calls timeout. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Now here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Smith. For three, Caldwell Pope. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Smith. To the left side wing. Here's Chanchar. Drains the three-pointer. Chanchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Mitchell outside. In the corner, Okoro with it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Chanchar, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Smith left side. Brown wide open, he fires. And Okoro pulls it down.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith outside. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. The pass to Jokic. Over Love. Off the left rim and out. Got it off in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They had full control.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality or lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel that now. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team.
That's all for now. Say good.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio is out there with Allen. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Okoro. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
It's amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
That free throw good from Rubio. Both free throws good from Rubio. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 18 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bounce pass, Smith. And again, Denver no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Over Gordon. Allen's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Caldwell Pope against Rubio. Smith outside. Jokic high post. Over Allen. And that one goes long.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Michael Porter Jr.
That one on Porter.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could, before long, have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Here's Wade. Not going to go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Cleveland also making a change. Stevens is checked in. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Nuggets have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Three-pointer, LeVert, and the three ball is good. LeVert's got 5.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Porter, takes a 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Back to Lopez. Cleveland moving it around. Passes it to LeVert. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
To the inside, Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland? Cavaliers making a switch here.
Jeff Green at the line for 2.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brown outside. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Pass to Chanshaw. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. He has 7. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And that one's good. Osman.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Left side, Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Allen's checked in, and that one misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
The pass to Caldwell Pope. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And that one's good.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Here's Osman. Good. Osman's got 16.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a run score.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Green is out there with Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Watson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. He gets that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Reed with it. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Osman with the rebound. Osman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he goes in for the dunk.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Reed dishes to Jordan. They need this. Reed misses. Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Cavaliers substitution. Robin Lopez. Dean Wade.
Here's Reed. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Najee, no good. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Najee. 5 to shoot. Braun makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Watson has it in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And he makes the 1st. And the Nuggets making a change here. John Charles checked in.
Watson!
Both free throws good from Watson. The Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Watson for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Wade kicks to Neto. Back to Wade. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Watson finds Jordan. Lopez over to help. Pass to Chanshaw. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Neto, the pass to Love. He takes it in. Great D that time from Jordan. Denver's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Robin Lopez. That's his second personal foul.
And the first one drops. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Denver.
At the line for your
and
Nuggets.
Cleveland with a change here, too. Windler's checked in. Both free throws good from Watson. And so it's Cleveland with it. Pass to Windler. For the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now the pass to Reed. Inside. Here's Green. And that's collected by Love. Here's Neto. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.